Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's session of... Oh, let me get the music on for you guys. Welcome to tonight's session of Nyxborough D&D. We are running a bit of a light game tonight. We've only got a couple of people here tonight, but we're gonna try to run and have a session anyways. So, sorry for it was kind of some stuff came up last second. We'd already had this planned, and we were just like, we'll just do it. Announcements. This is the last game for Precinct 2 of this year. We will be taking a holiday break on the week of the 22nd, but we will be back in the new year on January 5th. Hopefully with everyone ready to roll. The next Precinct 9 session will also be the last Precinct 9 session of the year on the 14th, which is this upcoming Sunday. And its following session will be on the 11th of January. This is a live stream, as you can tell by how we're kind of having to do a little bit of a quick pivoting. So if you would like, please make sure to comment, subscribe, and things like that. It helps the algorithm out a ton. Regarding all right, just want to make sure everything's all good to go. That's good, that's great, that's fine, that's dandy, wunderbar. All right, trying to think if there's anything else. If you want to follow us, you can always follow us here, or we do have a TikTok and a Blue Sky at Nyxborough D&D. You can find us there if you would like. But I think with that, we will hop back over with our at least 2 players to start, and we'll go from there.
And just let them cure longer. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hello, I am back.
Hello. Oh, and Brandon got in the first curse word accidentally.
Ah.
I just looked down and saw our little boxes popping, and I was like, oh, crap.
Yeah, it's fine. We're up to 10 minutes. We're good.
Yay!
We can swear all we want.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. So I guess before we get into tonight's session, if we could get a real quick recap of where we left off. Honestly, I'm gonna give you guys both health potions for tonight because you're both here.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure to add a rare health potion to your inventory.
Sure.
For free. I'm not making sure you guys are stocked up on those before going into the catacombs. Couldn't be me.
We're actually just going in, the 2 of us. It'll be
Just
I
Wayland
have to
and
adjust
Adelaide.
everything.
Just the squishy and just the 2 squishy nerds.
We sent the nerds in. What happened? They died. Oh.
They died. Who's surprised? All right. Last week we started just with everyone arriving to the precinct after their weekend. I don't recall what everyone did over the weekend, but it was mostly relaxing after the masquerade previously. We officially meet Eris, who is our new detective added to our team. As we go over kind of everything we are planning for our next steps, which is really going to the catacombs and starting to track down this underground sundered bloom that Felice sensed. Dimitri notices that some of his uniforms have or the fake uniforms we made for, I just forgot her name, Madame Scarlet, were caught. So they did work as intended. Wayland and the guys all went to get supplies for our time in the catacombs, to include, I think we got a diamond, 6 goggles of night for all of our blind friends, which is our entire party.
Thanks, 2024.
Yep. And a couple potions of healing. Eris came with Adelaide to her morgue, where she's very uncomfortable, of course, at first, because she's not comfortable around dead things. And Adelaide sends her to check the log and look into if they had any bodies come in over the weekend. Well, she goes into her office, where she found a package, which contained a letter from Laurent Velithrin and a romance novel, which she stowed away into her chatelaine. Eris noticed the package. She didn't notice what it was, but she did ask Adelaide about it, and she told her that it's for her birthday. And Eris asked if she had any plans. She does not, so Eris started planning in her head. They started the autopsy on one person who came in natural causes, or I think not natural, but not suspicious causes. And eventually the party all gathered in the morgue, and Adelaide went back into her office once they started talking about, I don't remember what specifically triggered her to go into her office, but for some reason she went into her office, and the group started planning a surprise for her birthday. Eris had invited Adelaide to go to a jazz bar and said you can invite whoever you want, and thought it would be nice that there might be something small set up at the precinct when she gets back later. After that, we split the party, with Miles, Felice, and Dimitri taking Miles' car to kind of follow us to City Hall, the other 3 in Adelaide's car, with Samir driving. That group was set to get city plans so that we can see the overarching map of the city and maybe find entrances to the catacombs that might not be on the catacombs map. Well, Eris, Wayland, and Adelaide are going to meet Karath Vorduun, counselor and acquaintance of Adelaide's, who has the catacombs maps. Along the way, Adelaide, Wayland, and Eris spoke a little bit about where they're from, learning that Eris is from the ethereal skies, and Adelaide mentioned that she is from, or she was born in Arendor's Haven, which is the capital of that place. So they talked a little bit about that, and we learned that Wayland is from Failwind, and left because they are for an artificer in a very naturalistic society, it made sense. And the session ended with us arriving kind of at City Hall.
Yeah. Awesome. I'll set the scene for y'all so we can hop into this. As you all arrive at City Hall, the car kind of pulls into like a large roundabout, as there is multiple kind of buildings that are in this like cluster. There's a like original City Hall, which has been turned into a museum. There is the current City Hall, which is being used by the Council of Spheres. You also know that this is where Ileana Vorn, as a head magister, would normally report out of, as well as any of the like politicians and things like that might be from other locations may have come here to do business, etc. As it's kind of this melting pot of a building for various people and various tasks. Yes, the fantasy DMV is here as well. Just it's out back, and it's as fast as it is in the real world. It's a tall structure, definitely having multiple floors to it. At least 6 or 7 stories tall, very kind of pointed architecture with a golden dome up top. There are lots of people kind of milling around right now, dressed in what can only be assumed as like business attire. Men in suits, women in suits, men in high fashion dresses, women in high fashion dresses. Kind of, and some people with a combination of the two. As you all kind of approach, it seems like it is a Monday mid-afternoon, pretty average experience. And then the third building that you guys see, it's a bit smaller. That would be like the archives building. So they kind of kept them all pretty close for both story convenience and just general convenience.
And I'd assume we know where to meet Karath.
Yes. You know that in the current city hall, you guys know where his office is and everything like that. I'm assuming you guys go straight that way.
Yeah.
Can I get a perception check from both of you as you start heading that way?
Oof. Okay.
Well, 20. No, not 21. 18.
18.
Oh, that would have been great.
18's enough. 12, you don't see it. You notice, you actually see, Ileana seems to almost be waiting at the top of the steps. However, it does not look like she has noticed you all as she's in a conversation with what looks to be just a regular, with just another magister about something. They've got a folder in hand and they're talking some kind of paperwork at the moment. But Adelaide, you do see her standing at the top of those steps.
I think Adelaide will just try to casually walk by with Eris and Wayland.
She doesn't notice you. You are able to walk past unnoticed. As you enter into kind of the grand foyer, you do both of you actually roll me an Arcana check as you enter.
Alright, we're switching dice.
26.
Great.
22.
22. Cool. Both of you, as you walk into this room, you both kind of have an innate sense of how magic feels and how magic should feel. And as you walk in, it takes a moment, but it almost feels like there is a static that goes across your entire body. Instead of metal detectors, they just have magical sensors that are there to detect any potential harm.
What kind of sensors? Like, what are they specifically detecting? I'm curious.
Yeah, with a 26, you're able to it looks like it is like emotions, like it's trying to sense each person as they walk in, and you notice above you on the roof there are small inscriptions written throughout, and you kind of are able to quickly glean across that those inscriptions are a security measure, basically, that spans the entire building.
Okay, so like in ill intent specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not 100% sure what would happen if you did come in with ill intent. But after a second, it seems to fade. But I think there is kind of a low, almost buzz that you still feel consistently.
Okay.
You do see there is a elven male sitting behind a large desk, kind of in the center. He gives you a smile and a wave, as he's kind of like the greeter. As he looks at you all, and he's just, welcome to City Hall. And where are you all headed today?
Chancellor Vorduun.
Yes, all right. You must be the 1 o'clock. And you see him kind of hand you guys a clipboard, and he pulls out 3 like guest passes that he sets next to it as well.
Yeah, sign in and take them.
Are they like the kind where you like write your name on them, or like do they have pictures on them?
No, they just say like guest on them. You can both give me another Arcana check.
Sure.
Or investigation. I'll allow either. They'll give you kind of 2 different things.
14 Arcana.
Okay.
I got a nat 1 for 12 Arcana.
Waylon, that's a piece of plastic. Adelaide, that's a magical piece of plastic.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
good at this.
So we can fuck around. We're fine.
As
They won't know.
As each of you put on the guest passes, you do notice that slight buzz that you were feeling before seems to fade almost entirely.
Almost like we're allowed to be here, kind of deal.
Yeah. They negate the runes above. You have a pass.
Okay.
Cool.
He'll then kind of gesture towards a set of elevators, and he'll go, 3rd floor, head down the hallway, 5th door on the right. And be
3rd
careful
floor.
of the assistant. He's in a mood today.
On the right. Okay. And these work just like normal elevators. Like we don't need to do anything with these cards in the elevator.
No. You simply go in, hit the number that you're going to, and it'll take you there.
Thank you.
You all have a lovely day.
You too.
Uh,
I'm gonna look at Adelaide and be like, okay, so if there's an emergency, do you think the stairs are close to the elevator, or do you think they're like away from the elevator?
I think we can do that reconnaissance when we get up there.
Okay. But if we're not prepared,
I trust you and I can be prepared for anything.
You're right. Checking my spells would be great. Oh, look. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. We can jump out a window.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go and hit the elevator, and I will wait for it to ding.
Yeah. It dings, and as you guys hop on, you do see a Goliath man who kind of big, like blue pinstripe suit kind of situation, vest, like 3-piece suit, gets on as well, and you notice he hits for the 6th floor.
I'll hit for the 3rd. Do I recognize him as a city official? Was there any reason I might?
Give me a history check.
It's out of curiosity, just because I'm nosy.
I'll give you advantage.
With advantage, it went from a 12 to a natural 20.
All right.
You don't know him.
You know that this is Brask Ironhold, a chairman of a large corporate company with the Forge Ward, who is part of this like industrialist collective, who seem to be pushing for more Magitech innovations in the Forge Ward.
Oh. Interesting.
He's like 7'3" too. Just adding that in there. He's big.
I'm just gonna kind of nudge Wayland and whisper that guy's name, because I imagine there's been a ton of articles about someone like this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And nod towards him in case that's something he's interested in on our elevator ride up. It's the guy, whose name I already forgot. DM help.
Brask Ironhold.
Brask Ironhold. Big corporate Magitech in the Forge Ward. Seems like something you might be interested in.
I mean, I know he's like 7 feet tall, and I get it. But do you think this is the time, Adelaide? We're in an elevator.
That's not what I meant.
Then would I know if Brask Ironhold is like in competition with Magitech?
Yeah, give me a history check.
I feel like that's something that I might.
Yeah. I feel like there's
okay.
there's something there. But yeah, give me
Is this guy
23.
cool.
Oh,
23 is really good. 23 is good enough. You know that he has been trying to seal a deal with Magitech for the last 5 years and has been unsuccessful, and has been due to working conditions in the industries that he runs already. And Magitech is unwilling to partner with him due to said working conditions.
Like Jeff Bezos, Amazon warehouse working conditions, or like.
Yeah, like Jeff Bezos, Amazon driver working conditions.
Got it.
And Magitech, which not a very clean industry, doesn't want to touch him.
Yeah. Okay, so with that. Yeah, no, he's not like a great person. He doesn't.
oh.
He's not really like a great boss. I don't know. The workers just like breaks could be a thing. Maybe the bathroom.
That's basic workman's rights. Yes, I see it. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
basic,
unfortunate.
which is a great word. Yeah, it is.
I think he overhears you guys whispering, and he goes, "They earn tokens based on job review, and then they're able to use them. They get the same amount as every other worker, and if they want more, they earn more tokens. It's a very simple process."
I mean, or, like if the Nyxborough version of OSHA exists, we could just abide by those lines. I
I
just,
follow them exactly how they are written.
You follow the spirit of the law.
You can make an insight check on him if you want.
Yeah. What's that? 12 plus. What's my insight? 21.
21. It is very much so giving. This guy has read the book front to back and found every single loophole imaginable and is exploiting every single loophole imaginable.
Man, Adelaide, just wait till I tell Leora that we met Brask Ironhold.
I'm sure she will have a few things to say about that.
Tell her I said hi. I believe this is your floor. As the elevator
First thought was
dings.
like, ew. And it's gonna be like, I don't know if I said that out loud. Yeah, fuck it. He's gonna say that, I'm gonna be like, ew, and I'm just gonna get out of the elevator.
Have a good day, Miss Montgomery.
You as well.
Don't forget to spend a token on the bathroom as the door shut.
Awesome. Eris, welcome to the chaos.
Hello.
Hi, darling. We are currently working their way to Karath Vorduun's office. They were in the elevator with a lovely tech giant named Brask Ironhold, and they learned that he is not a great guy, but he's here.
Lovely.
And of course, he knew it was Adelaide Montgomery.
Well, of course, you're a recognizable face.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he said fifth floor. No.
Fifth door
Third?
on the right. We're on the third floor. Yes.
Yeah, that one. Sorry, that guy just fucked with my head. God, what a douchebag.
Quite disrespectful too.
Very. Not even worth the brown paper bag. Okay, anyways. Okay, fifth door on the right. And I guess
and his assistant's in a mood.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hopefully a better mood than that guy.
As you guys are walking, are you looking you notice that there are like placards for each of the doors?
Oh, yeah.
Are you reading those as well? Okay.
Yeah. I was actually gonna ask, so thanks.
The DM and me, damn, I gave myself more work. Awesome. As you're going along, the first door on your right you pass is Kayla Windspire. I'm gonna put them all in the chat for you guys. The Second one you pass is Xenos Veilthorn. The third one is I want to make sure I have them right. Yeah, do that one. Jenna Dusklake. I can't spell. The fourth one is I want to make sure I have this right. Oh no, I lost it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. The last one is Bryn Ironflame. Or, I'm sorry, Iron Flare. Which you all would remember was someone who also was doing stuff with Drakthar's Forge and was at the Masquerade even. And then
I don't remember Drakthar's Forge. I have no context.
It's the Dwarven Nation. It's Thundercrag Mountains.
Oh, okay.
Bryn is a artificer from there. They're a dwarven inventor, basically, which it's not surprising that they might have an office here because they visit enough as on like diplomatic stuff, that they kind of have that like dual citizenship situation, and have communications with both the king over there as well as a hand in the cake over here as well. For any of the names, if you guys want to roll history checks on any of them that you seem interested in, I'd be more happy to go into that a little bit more.
I personally don't know if Waylon would know any of the names just in general.
Most of them just seem like average politicians, if you were to surmise.
Right. And I'm unsure if Wayland is kind of like the into politics kind of guy, so I don't know if, yeah, that's my excuse.
That's fair.
I think, yeah, Adelaide's on a mission here, and we're gonna go handle that.
Mm-hmm.
She was already nosy in the elevator, and it didn't work. She's done for the moment.
And I genuinely don't know if Wayland was like whispering or like loudly whispering. We'll figure that out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he was being an asshole or if he was just like genuinely.
I rolled a
overheard.
perception check
fine.
and he just overheard you guys. I just rolled a really high perception check for him.
It's fine.
Oh, good times. Okay.
As you approach the office, you don't even need to make a perception check. You can hear lots of shuffling coming from inside of the office, as it sounds like someone is attempting to reorganize.
I'll knock on the door. Councillor Vorduun.
As you do that, you hear like a quick pitter-patter of feet as the door opens, and normally council member Vorduun sits a good like 6'2" range I'd say. And you look directly over their head, and then you look down, and you see a halfling man, balding on the top with just this like uh, vibrant orange hair around his ears and the back of his head, kind of a situation. Wearing like a very simple button-down shirt with suspenders and gray pants and some like black shoes. As he just looks at you all and he just goes, "Welcome. You all must be the people they called earlier about the crap. What are they? The catacombs. Yeah, the catacombs. That's what it was."
Oh, Eris is gonna
Hello.
lean over to Wayland and whisper. And she'll just whisper,
This doesn't look like the person I spoke to at the masquerade.
I mean, it's probably the assistant, right? Because he looks a little flustered.
does it sound like the person I spoke to on the...
Uh-huh. It's the guy that you had talked to when you had asked about it earlier.
Oh, you're no one.
Yeah, it's me, and you're the bubbly girl on the sending stone. Come in. And he kind of gestures for you all to come in, and it's a smaller office initially. You notice that there is another door kind of behind him. There's a desk and a bunch of filing cabinets, and there are like papers, like piles of papers stacked up everywhere. And he goes, "I was working on cleaning out some of this stuff before you all showed up, but let's just say I got a little turned around in my own mess, so I don't know what's throwaway and I don't know what's keep, so I have to go back through it again. This is like my third time around. It's going great. Anyways, he's seeing somebody at the moment, but he'll see you all shortly. They're seeing somebody at the moment, but they'll see you shortly. You do notice there is a little like placard on his desk that reads Folder Cinderman.
I mean, while we're waiting, Mr. Cinderman, do you want help?
I have a system, and I've had people try to help me before, and then they mess up my system, and then I don't know where anything is, and this is what happened again.
Oh,
No, I understand.
could I try to learn your system?
Okay,
Seems very interesting.
okay, it's by color, recipe, and location.
Oh,
Because each of them has a different food that I've spilled on them. Mainly an
that's-
accident.
are you going to spill food on us? Are we going to get labeled in here?
Do you need to be labeled in here? I feel like that would be very rude to spill on you at the moment. You are very nicely dressed, and I feel like it would ruin the atmosphere.
But won't that ruin your organization, or do you need to keep track of everyone who comes through here?
I think there is a moment where he's like hearing what you're saying and realizing how genius of an idea it is based on what you're saying. That's true, I could organize every person that comes in here, but I have to organize everybody that's already been in here. But then how would I do that? I could have soup dumplings above the door that spill on people's heads when they come in, and then I would know, but I changed the dumpling. He just starts rambling.
She's listening to every word.
Adelaide's just staring wide-eyed at this absolute mess. And the idea that there's food spilled on things.
I think after about 2 minutes of his rant, you hear the door open as you see Thelwyn Duskwhisper and Karath Vorduun kind of step out from that door as she looks at them and just goes, I seriously don't understand how your assistant can live like this. It's just one of those things. You just have to kind of... We can talk about it later. I tried helping him, and he threw a grilled cheese at me. I didn't know where he got it. Did you see where that grilled cheese went? I was still looking for it.
Oh my god.
A really interesting individual.
I'm going to take my leave. And she just like tiptoes her way out of there as aggressively as she can. She does give a slight nod to Adelaide as she heads out.
Outside.
Miss Montgomery, I am sorry. And just takes her leave. Karath kind of looks at you all and he just, please, come inside. Vorduun, clean up your mess.
I'm gonna... Can I do an investigation check to see if I find the sandwich?
Hell yeah, give me an investigation check for grilled cheese.
Come on, baby. Okay. It's actually not bad. It's not bad. It's gonna be a 15 plus an 8, so it's gonna be another 23, baby.
It's another 23. Amazing. It's on the roof. You look up, it had somehow detached, and the cheese is now stuck to the roof of this room.
Sweet. I am going to just... I just click my boots a couple times to activate the flying feather things, and I'm gonna fly up and grab the grilled cheese off the roof.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand it back to him.
He looks at you and he goes, man, 5-second rule, and he just eats the whole thing in one bite.
I hope it was good.
I think you see their scales reflexively do the heebie-jeebies, and literally like you see them like tense over their skin upon seeing that. Please come inside. And he
I'll
ushers
follow
you all
behind
in.
the girls.
As you all enter, vastly different. Everything is organized. Everything is unique. There is like almost a clean line. You can see where the door is, where there's this noticeable difference that you didn't realize that the floor was a lighter color than what it was outside. And you realize it's not two different floors. It's the same floor. It's just one has not been cleaned and has become stained darker. As they go and they sit at their desk, kind of taking a moment to recuperate, you see there are various little trinkets and other things like that are kind of around. You even see, like, sitting on their desk is this constantly spinning astrolabe, and like every guesstimate about 5 seconds, it seems to line up and make an image and then continues rotating, and then a new image appears, and it seems to be there's about like 10 different images that it's slowly cycling through. Like the metal inside of it all lines up perfectly to make that image and then keeps rotating. I am so sorry about him. He is going through something with his personal life and has started affecting his work life. And I plan on not keeping him for much longer at this pace.
Probably should have saved that sandwich then.
Oh,
It needed to be dealt with.
Yes.
You all were here to look at the catacomb maps, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Wonderful, wonderful. You see them stand, walk over, and you notice that there was kind of like 8 or 9 rolled sets of paper that were in these like tubes, and they come over, undo one, set it out, and roll it out, setting little like counterweights on it. As they do that, you see a sprawling map of the city, with lines drawn in different directions, crisscrossing. You see there's been a couple of eraser marks, and then new lines going in a different route, as they kind of open up this big map of the catacombs.
Wow, this is very thorough.
Thank you. This was not a one-person effort. There have been many people who have gone down and tried to map out all of the catacombs that we have, but we keep learning new things about it, and everything had shifted about 400 years ago or so, which opened up a bunch of new problems down there.
And
Yeah, go.
when you say problems, could you give me an example?
Yes, probably the most obvious one I would probably put there is one of the major issues is that there are new magical rifts that are open that have led to people falling in and disappearing and taking the rifts with them, which then leads to the issue of it changing and making it almost nigh impossible. We have learned that most of these rifts seem to be centered around the old clock tower.
And you know of several entrances to this place? These catacombs? Did we lose her?
I was muted, bruh.
Oh.
I was like,
I muted myself for a second because I had a cough, and then I forgot to unmute myself. I was fully responding. It was great. Anyways, they go, yes, there are a couple of entryways throughout each of the districts. Some are safer than others. I cannot recommend the Ebon Water runoff as an entryway. When high tide comes, and if you're not there, we've lost some good people due to unpredictable flooding. One of the easier ones is actually, and they kind of gesture, they have like a window that's out, open to the back of this building, and they gesture out across the courtyard towards the archive. I was trying to remember the name of it. There's an archive over there. There's an entrance in the archive over there. It used to be the former courthouse. There were tunnels that were made. We've sealed them off, but since doing my research, and they kind of point out where that is on the map, we believe that Yeah, just turn that down. It was way too loud for me. We believe that people may have used them to escape back in the day, leading into the catacombs. We've since reinforced, locked it up tightly, added new magical protections and things like that. So it is probably the safest way to enter now on at least official entrances. The issue is that you're kind of in the middle of the city. So if there's somewhere particular you're looking for, it's a bit hard to... you'd have to travel a good ways.
And are there any entrances that happen to be sort of in, I guess, in this direction here? And she'll point on the map. I know that Felice had mentioned that I think they said like 5 miles around where the masquerade was held at was where they detected the, oh gosh, I'm forgetting what the plant is called, but
Sundered Bloom.
thank you, the Sundered Bloom underground. She'll kind of point in where she thinks that area might be.
They kind of take a second. They're looking at that area. You notice that it doesn't seem like there are any entrances there. The only thing down over there that we've run into has been nicknamed Grave Glass Hollows. It's a section of walls. We're not exactly sure what they are, but when the walls are reactive to light in a very dangerous way. It tries to snuff out any light that is present down there, as the wall seems to grow spikes that target it.
Oh.
Do we know, like, do you know what the catacombs were built for originally?
We have a couple of ideas what they could be used for. The most common theory is they originally were smuggling routes that were used back in the early days of the city. Some people even believe that the original sections of town were where the catacombs now lay, and we simply built over top of them. That theory is mainly in the section by the Gloam Quarters, and they kind of point out that rung, and it does seem like it is designed differently than the rest of the catacombs.
Oh, go ahead.
You can ask your question first. Go ahead.
And the catacombs are mapped out almost completely?
They're not perfect. We have a generalized idea of large swaths of it. Some are better mapped out than others. It's hard to ask people to go and risk their lives for something like that, for mapping out this. But I think there's also a potentially set of people that also don't want us learning about this. Because if that information gets out, then they don't have their routes anymore.
You mean the gangs?
Yes. I mean the gangs. Between all of them and their infighting, I mean, everything that was happening with the Dustborn and the Flock, and with everything that had been happening with the Astral Drift that recently hit the streets and whatnot, it seems like if they had their ability to use these in some ways, it would be catastrophic. But everything we've seen points that they don't know about it fully. Sure, there are some of them that know parts of it. We've run into, I say we, but we've run into some corsairs towards the Ebonwater area. They seem to have made a small hideout near that region, and things like that.
Do you think that we could obtain a copy of this map you have?
Yeah. They kind of look over, and they, yeah, this is fun. They, walk over, and you see there's kind of like a blank, kind of brownish scroll situation, as they, pull out a sheet of this long paper, and then they kind of take their hand and cut it with their nails. And they, with like a loud kind of rumble of the paper, sets it over top. They kind of clasp their hands together, making a hand gesture, and you see like some arcane sparks coming off it, and then they go, yeah, no, it'll take me a little bit to copy it over.
It could be delivered to the Precinct, if that's amenable.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
And I know it might be a lot to ask. Actually, looking at the map, is it already labeled with what kind of dangers are in certain areas?
Yeah, it is annotated.
Okay, then never mind. She won't ask that.
You notice it's annotated, and there is symbology to it as well.
You
Okay.
broke up somewhat.
It is annotated, and there is also like a key, like symbology.
A legend. Okay.
Legend. Yeah. Sorry, I was messing with my gate earlier, and it was because whenever my heat kicks on, my mic picks it up on the OBS.
You're good. Is there, are there any supplies you'd recommend us taking with us if we were to travel down here?
Dark vision goggles, if you are someone who is not able to see while it is dark down there, I would highly recommend that. Anything that can help you with protecting your mind would probably be good. With all of the magical rifts and whatnot that are already down there, they cause issues. You get lost, you get turned around, you think you're walking straight, but you've been slowly curving the whole time. You don't even realize it until you're already halfway to the Forge Ward.
We'll see what we can do in that department.
And anything that can help you with finding what direction you're going in, even underground, would be very helpful.
Eris thinks back to her 2 compasses.
They don't know it. They don't know about that. The only other thing I will also warn you about, and they'll kind of remove the paper, roll it up, and set it to the side for them to copy later. They point at a section that is like, it's drawn like a large vertical shaft, like a corkscrew. And you notice that there is some like wording quickly scrawl on it. -200 feet, -350 feet, -800 feet. And then in red, echoes do not match. This is known as the throat stare. If you can avoid it, I highly recommend you do, as like the map says, the echoes won't match. So if you try to gauge how far down it is, you will be surprised that it is much farther down than you might initially think. We actually still haven't found the bottom of it.
Good to know.
Do you have like any notes on the catacomb that aren't just that we might be able to get a copy of?
They kind of look at you for a second and they're like, are you asking for like journals of people that have gone in previously?
I mean, like just notes of all these like places that are marked and like things to watch out for, that kind of stuff.
When I give you the new map, I will bring all of that information over as well. When I copy.
Okay, so kind of like details like that about the
Yes, of
the
course.
throat. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. I wouldn't want to send you in there with you realizing that.
Completely blind. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Appreciate it.
I will warn you as well, if you end up under the Gloam Quarter, there are a lot more gas and things like that. Shades seem to roam the tunnels and are much stronger down there as well. Also, there have been a couple of gas pockets that have been reported under large swaths in the Forge Ward. So don't light a match if you're over there.
It wouldn't hurt to try to get our hands on some breathing apparatus.
That would probably be a good call.
Okay, well. Trying to think if there's any other questions or anything else.
If you all are planning to go into the catacombs, like I said, I'd recommend going in through the archives, which we can provide, and what we can do is we can open it up and then give you a timer and say, be here in 12 hours or something like that, and we'll reopen it up for you. Every 12 hours we'll reopen it or something like that. We don't want to leave our back door unlocked, especially into the archives.
Of course. Which means we should probably also pack for several days if we end up losing track of time.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Best we.
Okay. All right, so above table we're getting the map.
Mhm.
We're getting notes on that.
Mhm.
Well, based on the notes, we'll know what supplies we'll need. Is there anything else anyone can think of, or anything else that we might need?
Just like normal camping supplies, I guess, for a couple days, and then the breathing apparatuses because we already have the goggles.
Mhm.
All of which I think we can get at the precinct.
Mhm. Stakeout gear.
Yep, stakeout gear.
Maybe
Oh,
Okay.
and mind shielding stuff.
Night shielding. Camping. Food. Okay. I guess one weird question would be, are there any weird like legends or tales that might have some truth to them that we need to be careful of while we're down there? I've seen that movie only once in my life.
Yeah. They kind of stare at you. They kind of like take a second. We don't know how many people have died in the catacombs. And there is a rumor that your spirit gets trapped down there when you do die. You're not brought back into the cycle of reincarnation that we're so used to now. So I would, I'm sorry, be careful of the spirits that you may end up disturbing down there.
Okay. But no, like, I don't know, let's say, and I point at the map, just the random section, like, the devil lives here, right? Like, red devil lives here.
No. The only thing I would recommend is, and you see them point at something that says the Veil Lock Core, I would say stay away from that. That would make it seem like the devil was a golden retriever on a sunny day. Something has been locked up there for a very long time, and let's just say it's never been opened for a reason.
Catacombs, okay. And we said that the guys were getting the map to the city, right?
Yeah, they were working on the overarching city plans.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I mean, is there anything else you all can think of? Do we?
No?
I would like some more detail on the Veil locked core area. Why do you... I guess what do we think is locked up there?
Something powerful, something ancient, something that we, older than most people in this city. I don't think it's a good idea to have it. Whatever is locked in there has been locked in there for a long time. You can feel the magic that comes off of it, and it is old and it is ancient.
And the sensation What is it like? You said old, ancient. Is it cold or dark?
It's like it's a trick, making you feel safe, inviting. Anything that makes you feel safe and inviting that's been locked away underneath of a city, probably not something you want to answer to.
And does it speak to you?
No. It, no one that I'm aware of has spoken to whatever is inside. Like I said, it's one of the few areas that we've tried to put wards up to restrict access to.
Can I insight check that to see if he's telling the truth that no one has,
Yeah.
that he knows of, has gone? Okay. Ooh, that was the natural 20. Total of 26.
I'm gonna be very specific with my wording.
Okay.
None that they can remember.
Huh.
This thing could mess with their mind.
Oh.
Possibly. Mhm. Or they being like they as a group, but somebody out there remembers.
It's they because they're non-binary.
Or option 3.
Yeah, you gonna keep going? I'll hand you the
How's that?
shovel if you want to keep digging.
That was option. That's fine.
Okay. Digging a hole right there real quick.
Gotta get to the catacomb somehow.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Right. Did we say how long the copy was gonna take? Like end of day or?
Yeah, I should have it over at
Alright.
the precinct by the end of day.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate your time and your help and all of your knowledge.
Of course.
I'm sure you're a busy person here.
That is what happens when you're on the council. Some days you're able to go and do as you please and head to the libraries and whatnot, but most of the time is spent doing paperwork.
I mean, does anybody have any other questions or anything before we head out?
Can think of.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time and thank you for your help.
Of course.
Yes.
When I send the map later today, I might also I'll reach out to a contact to see about sending you all with a guide that has been in the catacombs before.
Oh, cool. Appreciate it.
That's very kind of you.
With the understanding that this is for official police work, so they would have to be somebody with at least a clearance at that level. A trusted individual.
Yes. She is a well-respected as well as a well-educated person. They're actually a professor over at the college in the Arcane Enclave.
Oh, and their name?
Let me grab it.
I'm so sorry. I keep doing this to you, Hannah.
I just have it's more I have just hundreds of NPCs that I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to find them real quick. I don't remember. Yeah, we'll do her. Her name's Mara. Mara Flintshard. She's a half elf who brilliant woman. She mainly deals with Magitech, industrialization and industrial rights, especially for their workers. She has been working in the Arcane Enclave for about a decade now. And she has gone on many excursions throughout the city, including some of the more recent ones. I'll see if she can stop by with the copy of the map, so you all can meet her tonight.
That sounds good. I was actually going to suggest maybe we should go back to the precinct and see if we can get more supplies from there.
I would agree, yes.
Eris will nod.
I can also look into providing supplies that they don't have. Just
Yeah.
let me know. We can figure something out. There's a moment where, like, when they hesitated for a second there, they were debating on saying you could send a list to my assistant, but then remembers how the assistant's office looked, and it was like, that's just not gonna work. Just talk to me later about it.
And how do we reach you? I know last time I reached you through the sending stone to get to your assistant. Do you have more of a direct line, or still use that?
They set down a sending stone that you notice the face on it is drawn to look like their face and not just a normal one. This'll work.
Perfect. Thank you.
Eris will reach for it.
Yeah. Any other questions that you have for them?
No.
Not that I can think of.
No?
All right.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. And we look forward to working with you soon.
And I with you.
And also with you.
Thank you, Counselor. Always a pleasure.
Have a lovely day, Miss Adelaide.
It was very nice seeing you again.
You as well. You are such a little ball of sunshine.
She gives a little giggle.
If you ever need a job, I might be hiring soon. And they'll gesture for you all to head on out of the office.
Right.
Back to the precinct, I suppose.
As you all head out of the office, you are met with another council member as you see Belric Thane was attempting a conversation with Falder. You guys kind of come in on the tail end of that as well. Just, oh, well, you see, if you had simply organized it with a simple, just number system, you would have been able. But see, what you don't understand is, oh, they're out.
Counselor Thane.
Miss Montgomery. And he kind of gives a nod to Adelaide and seeing the rest of you. I don't believe we all have met. Belric Thane.
My co-workers. I gesture for you guys to introduce yourselves.
Eris will reach out her hand, her shake, and just say, I'm Detective Eris Sunglow. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. And then he'll turn to Wayland, hold a hand out as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my glove off. I'm assuming, like, just working with the things that I work with, it's probably like a little greasy, like a little dirty, like that mechanic type hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna reach it out to shake. My name's Wayland. Nice to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you. You see him look at his hand, and then you see him like pull out a kerchief and just like wipe it really quickly, and then tuck it back away. I believe I had a meeting with our lovely council member, but it was great to see you all. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day.
You as well, Counselor.
Bye.
Good luck in your meeting.
As you all head out of the room.
They seem nice. Getting back into the elevator, is it like just the three of us?
Let's have some fun. Roll me a D100. No. He's over here. I'm gonna roll a D100.
Okay.
You say high or low. And if it's above if you guess high, if you guess correctly, so if I roll above a 50 and you say high, there's no one there. But if you guess incorrectly, then someone's there. Okay?
Okay.
So, high or low?
Low.
I rolled a 19. No one else joins you.
Cool.
You all
Okay,
have a
so back in
private
the elevator. Yeah. Do you guys think the guys got their hands on the city plans?
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Words.
Sure, it should be easy enough to acquire.
Hope so. That one place seems weird, right? Like the veil something that I didn't write down.
Oh, the Bearlocked Core. It does. And that they don't remember anyone.
Perhaps we need to have it warded and protected and probably guarded to a point.
True, but we may need, I guess, some pretty strong mind protection if it happened to get to them. And then this light, area. The
Well, it sounds easy enough to just simply avoid that area, or if we go in it, use our goggles. Just avoid using any light.
well, from what police said about where the Cinder Bloom was that they detected underground, it seems to be in that area. So, goggles for sure.
Is the Cinder Bloom, I mean, correct me if I can't remember. Does it glow?
It burns, and that's how we think it spreads its spores.
I'm nodding my head, but you can't see that.
Just thinking it's probably going to be dangerous then if they brought the burning plant to a place where light is sensitive.
Yes.
Also, just something, to mention. A lot of my magic is very bright. So I think
So-
in that area I may struggle a bit to cast
Yes.
anything.
Let's avoid that area unless absolutely necessary. We can rule out other areas first and leave it for last.
For reference, that one seemed to be under the market heights. Regionality wise, it's a good distance away from where you might want to initially look. It was just something of like, hey, this is a dangerous area as well. So if you end up over here, you're kind of like, here, be careful of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they don't know where, like, they didn't know specifically where you were looking until you pointed it out. So they were just kind of generalized, like, here are the warning spots. I will say it was close to the throat stare, but it wasn't exactly in that same area. Just in that region.
We can't prepare for everything, but we can prepare for what we know.
Bingo.
We have an understanding of the supplies we may need. We have a map. I could, if you'd like, carry the map in my shuttling, so it's protected unless we absolutely need it.
Maybe.
I'm
I
thinking
think that's a good idea. I wish we were able to make multiple copies, just in case.
Sure, if it gets damaged, we can come back out and ask him for another, but it might delay our proceedings a bit.
She'll nod.
Oh, man. You'd think in a world where we have cars and magic, you'd be able to copy something faster.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have a Xerox machine.
And it's like, you all died in an elevator crash.
The power goes out. You're stuck between the second and third floor. Firemen are on their way.
Not
are
on
now
my
all-
birthday.
Roll a d20,
Stuck in
don't
the
roll an L.
elevator. Yeah, roll a d20. Don't roll a nat 1. If you do, the elevator gets stuck. Also, I love the idea of him being like, I'm about to cast some magic to copy it all down and everything like that, and then just being like, yeah, no, I'll have to do this by hand.
So we're headed back to the precinct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As you guys leave, drop off your passes, everything like that. Adelaide, give me an insight check as you walk out, you see Samir is standing by the car. And his posture, there's something with his posture that looks not normal. He looks more
I rolled
rigid than
A
normal.
natural 20.
Okay.
We're gonna have a
Um,
rough time in these catacombs.
as you approach, he seems to relax a little, seeing you all approaching, and he just goes, "Welcome back. I had no problems. Someone tried to give me a ticket. They are no longer a problem. I did not get a ticket."
With my natural 20, is that all?
There's more. He's not telling everything. They're
Are they alive?
they're alive.
No, I mean, like, yeah, is that the only situation he's tense about, or was there another situation?
He seems to be he's wearing sunglasses, so it's hard to tell, but you can tell there is something else that seems to have like ride him up, and that seemed to be just the easiest thing. He's lying to you about whatever it was, but there is a nugget of truth in there that he probably did almost get a ticket, and then there was something else too. There was more, and I will give you that with the nat 20.
Can I pause and wait for Wayland and Eris to get in the car?
Yeah.
If you guys wouldn't mind.
Eris will get in the car first, excitedly.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna. I'll get in behind Eris, and I'm gonna shut the door, sensing the tension.
Okay.
I don't like the way he said it. He has plans. I'm going to step closer to Samir. Is there something we should be concerned about?
No. The High Magister tried to strike up a conversation with me, and that went about as well as you would expect it to.
Yes, I can imagine it did. Thank you, Samir.
No problem. And then he'll open the door for you.
Okay. Meanwhile, with the door shut. Yeah. Right. Okay, Eris. Birthday party plans.
Oh.
Right. We're going. How do we get her there? No, you said no, because we're going there. We're doing karaoke.
Yeah, well, we're going to the jazz. Well, we're going to be listening to jazz music and dancing. I'm not sure.
Thinks back. Is there karaoke there?
No. It would be a different night, if anything. And knowing the proprietor, oh no, she would. It would be a different night, though.
Hmm.
Okay.
She
so
100% would have one night. But it's not tonight.
If we're going together, someone was gonna get her a cake, right?
I mean, I feel like...
We need to separate and come back.
No, I mean, we could... Weren't Miles and Dimitri and Felice going to get something for the office, so she felt, like a little thing at the office?
I honestly don't remember. That was hours ago.
It was hours ago. At least that's what I thought. That way, because, it's a club, so I don't know if, bringing a whole cake there would be a good idea.
Restaurant,
probably.
Right? I'll have to...
What was that?
I'm looking at these notes to see if I'm just to see, because I could have sworn that we had talked about doing something like that. Damn it, these aren't enough.
Oh, she had mentioned a surprise,
Mm-hmm.
or doing something at the precinct prior
Okay, I could
to
have
everything,
thinking like we
and
would
have.
do it all there. But
Well, now she has clarified.
okay, cool. Okay, perfect. Okay, she's coming. Shh.
Yeah.
So what does this do on your arm here?
She points.
Oh. Well,
What do you have on your arm?
Oh, fuck. Actually, what I have on my arm, I'm pretty sure, in my gloves or on my gloves, I have because I'm a what's it called? Runes. I have the rune feet thingy, and I'm trying to remember, guys. I know my character sheet so well, so well. Because I have Rune Shaper. Yeah. Yeah. So these are just runes, and they can like grant me extra powers, but it's like I get to pick one a day, so it like lights up and it's cool. This one that's lit up right now is it allows me to create a fog in case we need it.
As you're saying that, Adelaide steps in. The car begins to roll, and then Eris, you do hear a little whirring, and then you hear a little some squeaking noises, as a little white head pops out of the pocket on Waylon's jacket, and he's kind of looking around a little bit.
Who is this?
Oh, this is Zinc. He's a gift from. Well, I mean, okay. So like, I got him when I was little, and I cover his ears. I'm like, he died, and then
What?
like my mentor kind of helped put him back together. So he's a homunculus, and he helps me with things.
It's a brilliant blend of necromancy and tech. Quite beautiful.
Yeah.
It like crawls up the side and then like is perched on top of your head, Wayland, and is like looking between the two women, and kind of letting out little chirps, little meeps.
Does it like to be touched? Can I pet it?
Oh yeah.
She'll reach over and try to like give it a little scrooch on its neck, under its chin.
See, it's one of those things where this would be an awesome point for an animal handling. But I don't know if Zinc is still considered an animal at this point.
He's a homunculus.
He's a homunculus. So instead,
I think of it like movable taxidermy.
Oh my god.
Or like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
That's
you know
exactly
what?
what he
you
is,
know what?
yeah.
Roll a medicine
Eris is
check
awesome.
as you scritch under the chin.
Oh gosh, Eris is gonna be so uncomfortable.
Loose Scrooge.
Yeah, clink, clink, clink.
16.
16. You don't undo any of the fur, but as you scritch, you can tell it is cold to the touch.
He's very
Yeah.
cold. But it's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it helps with like being metal because he'll like go into things that I'm working on and be able to grab stuff or like put things together. It's nice. It's nice to have a little helper.
I'm sure.
She looks a little uncomfortable.
Do you want to hold him?
Sure. I'll hold him.
I think with this awkward tension going through,
How much worse can I make it?
yeah. we end up, you guys continue this awkward banter, and you guys are back now at the precinct. Was there anything in particular? You guys said you wanted to go get more supplies.
Just the breathing apparatuses and then like stakeout gear for a crew of 5, 6. I can do math.
And foam jumping is possible?
6 for like 3 days.
Perfect.
Oh, and mind shielding if possible. I don't know that the precinct would have something like that though.
All right.
If they had something like that, it would be nice.
We gotta go to Daniel Trovax.
Yeah, as you guys head back to the precinct, you guys head back over to that area, and he kind of looks at you all and just, welcome back. Looking at Wayland.
Oh, guys, while we're here, we cannot ask for anything explosive. It's like a company policy. It's just,
Why would we need anything explosive?
you know, cops are, you know, think that they need things exploding, but the precinct doesn't let us, the city doesn't let us do that kind of stuff. So don't ask for the exploding things.
Right. I mean, like those plays have them all the time, where like the police are like, there's a big explosion and they're walking dramatically in front of it. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
What would be the real world application of that with the current mission?
It's a great question, but you know, just in case you were like, do we need that? The city won't let us have it.
Adelaide and Eris, make a perception check.
Perception or insight?
I'm gonna say perception because I have a funnier
Okay.
idea in mind.
Jesus Christ. Okay. 25.
Perfect. It's not a high
19.
DC. Perfect. As Wayland is saying this, you see behind Daniel, there's a like a photo of Wayland, and it says "banned from explosive use." And you see Wayland on it with his face covered in soot from an explosion. And then you also see like one or two other people as well that are up there that have also been banned due to this.
He's gonna look down at Wayland and nod along to what he's saying, like, okay. Of course, we won't grab any.
Okay,
Daniel,
that's
we-
settled.
Yes.
Just thought you should know. Weird company. It's okay.
Very, very smart idea you had, you know, to not get those.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey Daniel, we're here for more stuff.
Excellent. And what all can we get for you all today?
Breathing apparatuses, masks that will help, gas masks, at least 6.
Okay.
And supplies for, what do we want to say, a 24-hour, 36-hour stakeout for 6 people?
I
36
think that's a
probably.
safe.
36 hours then.
Yeah, I can provide everything for the stakeout except for the food and the clothing, because you're kind of supposed to bring those yourself.
Of course.
There's a great
Allergies.
beef jerky dispensary, like 2 doors down, but
We'll take care of it.
alright.
Oh, and we need the mind shielding. We've been warned that there are potential, I'm assuming, charm, frighten,
Mine?
control. If there's any, perhaps scrolls of Intellect Fortress, or there's not exactly items that protect in that way.
Looks over at Ring of Mind Shielding.
Well, ring of mind shielding just makes it so that people can't talk into your head or use detect thoughts, right? It's not like
Right.
it doesn't do anything. It's charmed or frightened or feared.
Roll.
I think protection from good and evil might, or amulet of proof against. No.
Roll. Here's what I'll say. Roll a d8.
E8. Okay. I got a 4.
He goes, best I can do is I've got 4 scrolls of Intellect Fortress.
That will be. Can we get those?
Yeah, that's fine. Grabs them as well, sets them in the bag, sets everything else in. So we normally have more of them in stock, but there's been a recent uptick in needing them, so we haven't been
It's
able
not a
to
bad
get
idea
another.
with the prisoners who are loose right now.
Exactly. That's why there's been an uptick in officers using them, and we're waiting for another batch from the Arcane Enclave to drop off. Their precinct has a couple of sets of scroll makers over there that they just haven't finished making another batch.
Perfect.
Specifically... Why am I not finding it?
Got an NPC for everything.
We
It's
don't, yeah.
precinct 4. Oh, I was trying
Yeah.
to think of which precinct it was. It's precinct 4.
Oh.
Yeah, they're waiting for scrolls from precinct 4.
Well, we will take this for now, and maybe when we come back out, if we plan to go in, we can grab some more.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we just need to get food then.
Everyone just needs to bring 36 hours worth of food tomorrow, and clothing.
Yeah, if y'all are
I
headed
think
down
that
there,
should
I'd
be easy
recommend-
enough. Sorry.
No, you're good. He'll just say, yeah. You probably want a good set of boots to if you're heading down there.
Of course.
Awesome. I guess we just have to wait for Mara to bring the cappies and see. I guess we could ring the guys. Oh yeah, we should probably ring the guys. I think we said we were gonna meet them, and now we're here.
Well, they drove
Right.
themselves there, so
Yeah,
they should be back here soon. But yes, we just need to wait for Mara now, and I think we have everything we could do today.
Sweet. Okay, so I guess I should go buy food or something. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go buy food, and I'll meet you guys back here, right? Because we're gonna go get some drinks later.
What time is it, Hannah?
Summertime.
Hannah?
Hello?
Sorry, I was thinking. Dangerous, I know. I'd say it's probably like mid-afternoon by this point, so you're looking at like 3-4 o'clock-ish. Maya would probably be there in like an hour or two.
Okay.
If we want to end with that, with her showing up, we can do that. So you grab food, supplies, everything that you would need.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
A small cake.
Are we taking the car again to get the food?
Or are we just saying that we did that?
I was just gonna say you guys did that, unless you guys really wanted
Yeah.
to role play going to a grocery
No.
store and buying food.
No. Eris just really wants to try to talk to the car guy again.
Well,
Can't remember
he's
his
coming
name.
with us into the catacombs, and he'll be with us at the bar.
This is true. Samir will be shadowing Adelaide. Don't you worry.
She must earn the friendship of Samir.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
As
Also, I'm assuming you bought like non-perishables, so it's like
yeah, I
your
kind
bag
of
of granola, your jerky, like some gallons of water.
yeah, exactly.
It's always a good time to be like, I have a bag of holding, just in case people are curious how we do this.
I've thrown 30 jugs of water into my bag of holding. You're like, yep. All right.
Great. Everyone gets 2 gallons.
As evening starts to approach quickly, the end of day, you all are kind of hanging out in the bullpen area when you see a half-elf woman. She's got this like red auburn hair, wearing like this brown leather jacket and button-up shirt and everything like that. Kind of walks in. She's got a tube around her arm. She just goes, hi, I think she walks up to Eris, just as someone who looks like a detective. Hi, I'm Mara Flintshot. I was sent here with a map for the catacombs.
Oh, perfect. It's so nice to meet you. We were waiting for you. I'm Aris Sunglow, detective. And these are my partners.
She motions for Wayland and Adelaide.
Adelaide Montgomery.
Waylon, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you all. I got this from Mr. Vorduun, and they set the tube down. You notice it's the same kind of a plastic tube from earlier. Just wanted to meet you all a little bit beforehand. As I said, I'll be joining you all. You all are heading out tomorrow, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. I will meet you at the archives at, say, 9 a.m.
Perfect.
And then
Oh,
we'll head on in.
We think like maybe like 8 a.m. Is that too early?
I didn't know if you need any time, any of those that might be joining us, needing any extra time for any last-second preparations.
That's true. We should probably ask them. Okay, 9.
All right, 9 it is. Kind of gives an awkward moment, then just have a lovely rest of your night, and I'll see you bright and early in the morning.
Oh, but wait. We hardly got to know. You stopped by to say hi and get to know us a little bit before you go. But feel like we've hardly talked at all.
Apologies. It had been a long day, but yes. So you're a detective. Kind of gestures to Adelaide. You're the Adelaide Montgomery. I've kept
Correct.
up with your work as well as your uncle's works. Fascinating details. And you're Wayland, correct? You, uh, your mentor, I believe, works for Magitech. She speaks highly of you. Leora does.
Oh yeah, she's good people.
She is. She's great. I've gone out with drinks with her a couple of times.
It's a shame you can't meet the rest of the party that we have.
That's.
But
We'll meet them in the
They'll meet
morning.
us
It's not a problem.
yeah.
What did you want to know
What?
about me?
Well, I was wondering, well, first off, your hair is gorgeous, such a lovely auburn color, and do you color it yourself, or is it your natural color?
It's my natural hair color.
That's very nice. What was your interest in the catacombs?
I fell into it and then I got out of it, and I was curious what all was down there. And I've been curious ever since, as every turn seems to lead to a new mystery and a new discovery, both at the same time. And if you don't mind me asking, what is your all's interest in the catacombs? I mean, it's not necessarily like precincts necessarily have jurisdiction down there.
I think the specifics are best left to us, right? I look at Eris.
Right.
We're just following some case leads. You know how it is. Bad people doing bad things, going places they shouldn't.
Need to know, and I'm assuming I don't need to know.
No offense, of course.
I've been doing this for long enough to not take any.
Right, well, it was very nice meeting you, and I'm sorry to have bothered you when you're so tired.
Fully understand meeting a new person that you potentially could be trusting your life with is sometimes jarring. Sorry that I was not in better mood, better spirit before coming here. But I will see you all in the morning. Make sure to have the proper gear. Kind of looks at the bags behind you. Looks like you've got everything you'll probably need. Everything you'll probably need.
Here's hoping.
Yes. Thank you. We will see you first thing.
Of course. Don't forget rope. She'll say
Yes.
as she turns and heads out.
Well,
Time to get drinks?
yes, let me go close out in the lab real quick, and I'll seal the map in my shed lane, and then I'll be ready to go.
Sounds good.
And I will do that real quick in the morgue.
Okay. Able to do that easy enough. You close it out. You didn't have any issues or anything like that. It seems like it was another slow day.
Perfect.
And you all hop into the car. And you just get a little nod from Samira of just, and where to, Miss Adelaide? Miss Montgomery. He would call you Miss Montgomery. And where to, Miss Montgomery?
I repeat the name of the bar that I cannot. Oh, the Forbidden Taboo.
He will raise an eyebrow, and then will say, "Of course." And he will start driving off to the Forbidden Taboo. And I think that's where we will end the session tonight. We will see everybody in the new year when we come back. All right, you all have a lovely rest of your night, and we will see you all then. Bye-bye.